Hello, everybody. Welcome back to C2E2. I am Tiffany Smith, and we are here on the Sci-Fi Wire live stage, and I am being joined by some pretty epic legends. That was my first awesome joke of the day. We have, of course, got Dominic Purcell here, Caity, Lotz, and Brandon Routh joining us from DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I love it so much because we've been here obviously for 2 days of C2E2 and people just line up and wait and they get so excited for everybody to come on this stage to get a chance to kind of watch the interviews happen live here, but people are watching online as well. What is it like for you guys getting to come to these conventions in different cities? Because obviously San Diego, New York City, so huge, but then there's so many other ones.
It's just great to get feedback from the fans. You know, it's a wonderful confirmation for all the hard work we do. And seeing, just hearing their insights into what they like, what they don't like, you know, it's the stuff that we all take very seriously, and, you know, because we realize without them, we can't pay the rent. So it's, you know, the fans are very important for us.
Well, and there's a lot of people, obviously, who've watched the show from the very beginning, seen your characters on some of the other DCCW shows, then coming on to Legends of Tomorrow. So what we like to do sometimes is if somebody's just wanting to jump into the show, you guys got picked up for season 4. If you could give just like a little background, I mean, just tell them everything that's happened so far on the show.
Rip Hunter gathered a group of
misfits and bandits.
and told them that they were supposed to be legends.
And awesome.
And they all got on a time-traveling time ship.
And found out that they weren't really awesome, but that they meant nothing to the future and did nothing important.
And they were losers, and that's why they were picked. And then they had to fight a evil, immortal named
Vandal Savage.
And they did. And then second season.
Well, at the end of the first time, we screwed up time.
Oh yeah, we messed up time. And then Rip Hunter is out, and a beautiful young new captain takes his place. And then.
And then the Time Bureau exists because Rip made it happen.
And they're like the FBI.
Yeah, they don't like us.
And then.
Until they do.
You're doing really well.
And then Heatwave.
And
Heatwave's in it.
Yeah, Mick Rory's in it.
And this time we're
Grumpy.
fixing aberrations.
Wow.
From the time that we broke.
Guys, I am actually incredibly impressed because I thought asking that question, you'd be like, well, we traveled through time, we messed stuff up, but then we fix it.
That's what I was going to say.
That would have been a better
Well done,
answer.
Caity.
Yeah, that would have been a better answer.
But Caity, you talked about the fact that obviously your character is now the captain of the Wave Rider. What was that like for you going from the first season and then coming in and kind of saying, okay, I'm going to take on this role? Was that easy for you with everybody on set, or was it kind of one of those things where you're like, hey guys, help me out with this?
It didn't really seem like a big deal at all. It was like, I don't know. Everybody.
It seemed like a natural progression. You know, White Canaries kick ass on the show, and it makes sense that she's been, you know, through trials and tribulations and warfare and had to make decisions on the fly. So it makes sense that she would, you know, be the one making those kind of life or death decisions in a way for us. And as for us actors, it made total sense for Caity to do that because she's a great leader on set. For all of us as well, so the transition was natural for all of us.
Agreed.
I should not be answering any questions. I'm still digesting. I just ate a burger. My brain's not thinking straight.
But I feel like you come to a convention and that's kind of how everything goes. You run around, you see cool stuff, you talk to people, you stuff food in your face, and then you move on to the next thing. That's just kind of, that's the experience here.
Yes.
Every time I ask or say anything, I just want you to give like one word.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
We'll read the script and it'll be like, Heatwave says this and this and this and this, and then Dom comes to work and it's.
I'm not saying that.
Or it's just like, yes, no, shut up.
It's true. Like.
And it's comic gold. So
I have a sort of way when I get to work. It's like, no, I'm not saying that shit. I'll say this. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do it.
I thought you were saying that if you just looked in the script, it literally would be like one-word lines for you, but you're saying you go in and they give you full lines and you're like, I can pare that down.
Yes, I do that.
I mean, just getting to know you guys and see you on and off set, how much of the personality traits do they kind of take into the characters as they're writing them, or do you guys kind of just feel like you're saying, Dom, you kind of infiltrate it or create your own personality within the character? Do they write for you guys now that they know you so much better?
They definitely write for us, you know, see what our skill sets and what we're enjoying doing on set and adding. I think that, you know, one of the best parts of this new season has been all the comedy, and everybody's getting a chance to do it because we all have such great comedy chops on the show, and it gives the show great energy. We can take ourselves seriously, but not too seriously, and makes it a fun ride for a show that is about time travel. But let's be honest, the rules are like, are there rules?
Well, I was going to say, there is something where anytime you do time travel, everybody's like, well, that would mess this up, or this would change this. And then you get a script, and I'm sure at times you guys are like, but I feel like 2 episodes ago we said time travel did this. That doesn't happen anymore? Okay,
we used
cool.
to do that. First season, second season, and now we just do what it says in the script.
So how do you guys kind of keep the timeline in your head, or do you just stay very in the moment and you can't kind of break it all down? You're like, okay, this is where we're at right now. That's all I need to really think about.
Yeah, you just fly by the seat of your pants and figure it out as you go.
Agreed.
I have obviously been watching the show from the beginning and got to talk with you guys through DC All Access, and now it's just fun to get to see you guys here at this place. So I have some favorite episodes. I gotta say, the George Lucas episode was one of my favorites because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. There's always moments where you guys get to make references to things. Do you guys have any references that were really exciting as a fan for each of you to kind of deal with or play with, or any favorite episodes?
I mean, I liked when I got to be like, the rest of us were on Obamacare, and all the Obama jokes. Those were just fun.
I liked a lot of the Star Wars stuff as well.
Yeah.
It was full of a ton of stuff. I added a little Star Wars reference in the I, Ava episode, trying to do some Jedi mind tricks to one of the clones, which didn't work. So it's fun just to find all that stuff. I think we've had some Back to the Future stuff, one of my favorite movies, so in previous seasons that we've had, so been good.
Agreed.
That's your favorite reference? Great.
Yep.
The show is obviously an ensemble. What I love so much about it is that you get to see different dynamics of different characters when you pair them off and send them to do a mission together, or, you know, mix it up. When new characters come in, how much fun is that for you guys to really play with a new dynamic on set? Because you guys have obviously been working together for quite a while now.
A lot. No, I'm kidding. No, it's also it's great having new blood in and bringing a different kind of energy into the ensemble, and different actors bring in different rhythms, and so we're, it's just adding much more. It just adds a whole level of interesting complexity to what we're doing, and we're very fortunate that the actors that they do bring in are all highly talented people. So, and I think to be part of this show, as Brandon was mentioning earlier, you do have to have a facility for comedy, and the ability to not take yourself too seriously as a human being.
Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly something that I've learned on my journey on Legends, for sure.
Do you guys feel the same way when new actors come in, does it reinvigorate? Does it bring anything new for you guys?
I don't know if it reinvigorates. It needs to be reinvigorated necessarily, but it definitely adds a different element, and it's usually, something has gone wrong, and the stakes are high. So meeting new people, makes for exciting scenes. And I think because our characters have been on the same show for 3 years now,
The originals.
we're the originals.
That's a different show.
That we all know each other really well. So we have our own dynamics, but when you bring somebody else, it's like, oh, how is this new dynamic going to work with this whole group? And because we're such a team, we stick up for each other and all that kind of stuff.
I think Gary Gary's character is really great, and he does kind of change the dynamic, and it's always like just someone. Everyone's like, "Shut up, Gary."
Even
Not
Ray.
now, Gary.
Even
What do you
Ray
think,
gets to be
Gary?
like, you're even goofy for me. So that's fun that I get to do some of those looks too.
And
You get to
Adam
be-
is a great
you get to
actor.
be,
He's great.
Well, since you guys know each other so well, I know everybody here and online would love to get to know a little bit more about you guys. So I have a 20-sided die here. Each of you are going to roll it. It just has a question on a card. They get more awesome from 1 to 20. So Caity, roll it. What did you get?
19.
19. Yesterday we got a 20 on the first roll and a 19 today. I'm like, you guys should really play D&D. Seriously. Okay, question is, where do you stand on capes? Cool accessory or unnecessary tripping hazard?
Capes are like heels. They look beautiful, and they might add to your power because it gives you this stance. And sometimes your outfit needs it to work, but they're completely impractical and serve zero purpose.
Unless they're bulletproof or something. That could be.
And you wouldn't
Yeah.
look as cool flying without a cape. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I said they look cool.
They do look cool. All right, Brandon, you want to roll? 13.
Lucky number 13.
Whew. Hopefully it's a good question. If you were a superhero, how often would you wash your suit? And be honest.
Well, every week? Once a week? It depends on what happened, right? See, Superman, you wouldn't have to wash it as much because what you could do is you could just fly into the ocean. It would be considered washing it. Take a dip in the ocean and then fly really fast for like 10 seconds and it'd be dry again. So that would be pretty simple. The Atom would have much more longer time cleaning his suit because you'd have to use like the air canisters to get all the gears and everything and clean that off.
But I feel like you're in very high stress situations. Wouldn't you do, I mean, well, I guess the bigger question is, would Superman sweat? Does he sweat? Do superheroes sweat a lot?
That's a good question. His suit probably doesn't really get dirty because if it's bulletproof, it's probably
We're going deep
stain-proof.
here.
It's probably stain-proof as well. And Superman probably doesn't sweat that much because he's been up against everything and seen everything, and he doesn't get the anxious sweats anyway.
That's okay.
Which is you'd want to wash after that probably.
So once a week.
Once a
We'll go with that. We'll go with
Martha
that.
would do it for me.
It's true. She would. All right, Dom, you're up. We'll roll again.
It was a 13.
18. Seriously, you guys.
High rollers.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. My friends will make fun of me after I ask you this question. How many typos would you say are in the average text message that you send?
Or Instagram post.
I've gotten better with the Instagram post, mate. Like this time, I actually recheck what I've written, rather than those drunk text messages at night. Lots.
Do you reread them? Because that's my thing. All of my friends have decided that it's Tiffany speak when I text. That you have to
Yeah.
kind of guess. And you have typos in yours too.
Oh, I'm terrible, and I don't reread.
Yeah.
And I use talk to text, and I don't check it beforehand. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. But I'll send them and people will be like, I guess I kind of figured out what you're going to say.
No, I never used to reread, but now I certainly do because it's embarrassing. It's just really embarrassing.
I love it. Now I feel like I want to go back and look through all of your Instagram posts to see where the incredible typos
I've
are.
gotten better, Brandon.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Now who's giving the one word answers?
I honestly don't pay attention anymore.
All right, we'll
to
go
the
through.
typos. To the typos.
We'll go through one more time, Caity. Roll the die.
Oh, 18 again.
18.
That's what he just wrote.
we just
You
did
answered that one already.
I swear it's not weighted, you guys. 10.
10.
Okay. You're stuck on a desert island. What inanimate object do you hope becomes your best friend, and what would you name it?
you creep. Such a creepy question. I'm just kidding.
Castaway.
Tom Hanks didn't think it was
Castaway.
creepy with
What
Wilson.
would it be? I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. Somebody else can answer this
You would.
question.
I for sure would. It would be a coconut for me because I'd probably try to break it open and drink the coconut water out of it, and I wouldn't be able to, and then I would just start talking to it out of frustration.
Seems like something round makes a good friend because it looks like a head.
I was gonna say tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not your question, though.
I know.
Well, you can answer for me.
He was helping her
It's
out.
a tree. 8.
8, okay. 8 is great. Oh, where would you build your secret base? A cave full of bats, a weird fortress of crystals, or a high-rise building in Oh, no, I'm sorry. These are all taken. You have to pick a new place.
Oh, I've had 2 of those already. Anyway, kind of.
Way to show off.
I would pick a mountaintop that looks like Ireland or Scotland, with a forest below me, which I guess wouldn't be super secure because it's a mountaintop. But so it'd be like an outcropping, a rock outcropping overlooking a beautiful valley below me in the mountains.
Would you have like a hut or something that you would live in, though, or just like hanging out on the
Like
top
a
of the mountain?
wigwam.
And a hot tub.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds like a good vacation spot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ready? Beautiful. 1. Which character that you love do you also think is the most likely to bug friends to help them move on your show?
One more time?
Okay, which character do you love the most?
In the show?
Yeah.
My own.
That you think would be the person who would bug the friends to, like, if they're like, man, I gotta move. Can you help me? Can you help me? Like, just who's the most annoying one?
Most annoying character on the show would be...
Annoying in a loving way.
Who do you think?
I feel like Victor Garber's character would be the one that would be like, I need to move, and
Yeah, you're right.
But I don't think he would
are
ask.
moving. Yeah.
He wouldn't ask. He'd just be like, I'm moving this weekend, and you are coming over, right? It's so much fun when you guys all come together on the show and getting to talk with you guys off the show as well. There's such a great dynamic between all of you guys that I think comes across on the show for all the fans. Do you guys feel the same? Yeah? Yeah? When you guys find out something like you are getting a season 4 and getting to see the fans, how does that make you guys feel just from all the hard work that you guys put in every week?
It's great. I mean, we think the response to this season has been very positive, and we definitely feel the energy of people watching and coming up and enjoying the show. And we've loved this season 3. It's been the best season for us, I think. And so we're very excited that you guys all watching and letting us know on social media how much you like it and their characters you like, and letting the producers and writers know, and DC and everybody is fantastic. And we're all doing this together, so we're appreciative of it and happy to be bringing you season 4, in a little while.
Grateful.
I can't believe it's going to be season 4 already. It seems crazy.
It's pretty awesome. I have a tip for you, Dom. I think that your Instagram post should just be now one word underneath, and then that'll fix the typo problem, too.
Hey, well, probably won't.
Surfing.
There'd be spelling mistakes.
All right, you guys. Well, give them a huge round of applause. Thank you so much, Caity, Brandon, and Dominic, for joining us here at C2E2. I'm Tiffany Smith, and you guys make sure you stay on syfy.com/C2E2. Use the hashtag C2E2 and hashtag It's a Fan Thing, and we will be right back with the Stretch Armstrong producers. Bye, guys!